Still love it?
Love it like you wouldn't believe. I mean, in all honesty, I wish I could take a magic pill, put on shorts, and go out and play.
When Michael Jordan appeared on NBC for the first time this season, it wasn't just nostalgia, it was a seismic moment for basketball fans everywhere. In under 4 minutes, Jordan reminded the world why his presence still commands the entire sport. Viewers expected polite commentary from a retired legend. Instead, what they got was a subtle but stinging critique of today's NBA, a quiet wake-up call wrapped in class and charisma. Jordan spoke about family, time, and love for the game, but between the lines, he exposed what's missing in modern basketball: the hunger, the grind, the obsession with competition that defined his era. As he reminisced about his days in the league, his words cut deep because they weren't about stats or money, they were about soul. You could almost feel the unease ripple through today's stars, the ones sitting out games for rest, chasing optics over legacy. Jordan didn't name names. He didn't have to. The contrast spoke for itself, and that's where it gets interesting, because the next part of this story reveals the exact moment Jordan's comments turned from reflective to revolutionary, and why the NBA might never be the same again. When Michael Jordan said he wished he could put on shorts and challenge what people call great basketball today, the internet lit up like the United Center in '96. That one sentence hit harder than a mid-range fadeaway. It wasn't trash talk, it was truth wrapped in nostalgia. Jordan wasn't just reminiscing, he was questioning the very DNA of the modern NBA. No load management, no stat padding, just pure competition, the kind that left bruises and built legacies. And yet, behind that competitive fire was something more human. Jordan opened up about time, how for the first time in decades it's finally his. He talked about how he missed the family moments while chasing greatness, and now that's his most valuable currency. It's a rare glimpse into the man behind the myth, proof that even the fiercest competitors eventually look back and see what the grind cost them. But here's the thing, when a legend like Jordan reflects, it's never just reflection, it's a message. And what he says next reveals exactly how the GOAT views today's players, today's mindset, and the soul of basketball itself. The next part changes everything about how you'll see the NBA going forward. It's one of those stories that only Michael Jordan could tell. Simple, human, yet deeply symbolic. During the Ryder Cup years removed from basketball, he's asked by a homeowner's grandkids to shoot just one free throw. The man who's hit countless game winners suddenly feels nerves, the weight of legends and childhood memories all in one shot. And when he sinks it, the joy on that kid's face reminds him of why he played in the first place: to inspire, to connect, to make moments that outlast the scoreboard. That moment wasn't about stats, banners, or rings. It was about the bond between greatness and the people who believed in it. Even after all these years, you can hear it in his voice. Jordan still lives the game. He even joked about wishing for a magic pill that could let him lace up again, compete, and chase that feeling one more time. That's not retirement talk. That's a warrior still haunted by the sound of the buzzer. But what he says after that, when he explains what it truly means to pay it forward to the next generation, shows that Jordan's legacy isn't finished. It's evolving, and the next revelation proves it. When Michael Jordan talks about paying it forward, it's not corporate speak. It's gospel from the church of hard work. He said it plainly. He owes the game something, not in money or fame, but in lessons, dedication, preparation, accountability, values that can't be bought, only lived. It's his way of passing the torch, not just to players, but to fans who remember when basketball felt raw, hungry, and real. Jordan's message is that greatness isn't something you inherit, it's something you earn every night, every possession. And that's exactly where the contrast hits hardest. The host draws a line in the sand between Jordan's era and today's NBA, a world of load management, social media polish, and selective effort. Jordan played every night because fans deserved it. He treated preseason games in small towns like Game 7s because someone out there might only see him once. That mindset doesn't exist anymore, and the host doesn't hide his frustration. Jordan's quiet philosophy exposes a generation too comfortable, too curated, but in his calm tone lies a warning. And what he says next about character, failure, and legacy might just rewrite how we judge greatness forever. Michael Jordan's character isn't just a talking point, it's the foundation of basketball's golden age. The host paints him as the embodiment of consistency and unbreakable will. When the lights burned hottest, Jordan didn't hide behind excuses or analytics. He showed up every single time. No disappearing acts, no cherry-picking moments, just relentless execution and an almost mythic refusal to fold. That's what defined him, and what, according to the host, the NBA has lost. Today's league, he argues, has become a mockery of that standard, obsessed with headlines instead of heart. But here's the irony. The game might need Jordan now more than ever. His presence, his honesty, his refusal to play the PR game, it's magnetic. The host predicts fans will tune into Jordan's halftime segments more than the games themselves, desperate to hear real talk in a league that's drowning in narratives. Jordan's return to the screen doesn't just stir nostalgia, it exposes the gap between myth and reality, reminding everyone what authenticity sounds like. And just when you think that's the full picture, the next part reveals how Jordan's comeback to the public eye could spark a cultural shift that shakes the entire NBA to its core. Michael Jordan's words weren't just commentary, they were a mirror held up to the soul of the NBA. His presence reminded us what the game used to mean: pride, grit, and unfiltered passion. The question now isn't whether Jordan could still compete, it's whether today's league can measure up to his standard. That's the conversation that starts right here. If you love the truth behind the game, the legacy, the legends, and the moments that define basketball, smash that like button, subscribe to Hoop Lockdown, and drop a comment. Would MJ dominate today's NBA or redefine it all over again?